Rick Grimes, a sheriff's deputy, wakes up in a hospital bed. He is confused and disoriented. The hospital is deserted, and there's a strange, eerie silence. He soon discovers the horrifying truth. The world has been overrun by flesh-eating zombies, the undead. Rick is thrust into a world of chaos and terror. He has no idea what happened, how it happened, or where his family is. Fear grips him as he navigates the deserted hospital, the silence only broken by the moans of the undead. He knows he must find his family, his wife, Lori, and his young son, Carl. Driven by desperation and love, Rick embarks on a perilous journey home. Rick sets off on foot, armed with a revolver and a sheriff's hat that becomes his signature look. He encounters hordes of zombies, learning to fight them off and survive. The world outside the hospital is a wasteland, filled with the walking dead and the remnants of a society that no longer exists. He scavenges for food, water, and supplies, always mindful of the lurking danger. The journey is fraught with peril, testing his will and resilience. Every encounter with the undead is a fight for survival, a grim reminder of the new reality. Rick faces the harsh reality of this new world, clinging to the hope of finding his family. Rick's journey leads him to a supermarket where he encounters a group of survivors. He meets Glenn, a young pizza delivery guy with a knack for scavenging, and learns about a refugee camp in Atlanta. There's a glimmer of hope in the darkness, a chance that his family might be alive and at the camp. He joins forces with the group, sharing his skills and knowledge. The encounter provides him with a sense of community, a glimmer of hope in the face of despair. Together, they face the challenges of survival, learning to rely on each other for protection and support. Fueled by the possibility of finding his family, Rick joins the group and heads towards Atlanta. Arriving at the camp, Rick is overjoyed to find Lori and Carl alive. But his relief is short-lived. He discovers that his best friend and partner, Shane, is now in a relationship with Lori. The reunion is bittersweet, marked by joy and a growing tension between the two friends. The camp is a microcosm of the shattered world, filled with its own conflicts and power struggles. Rick tries to navigate this new dynamic, torn between his friendship with Shane and his love for his family. The situation is a powder keg, threatening to explode with each passing day. The reunion reveals the complex dynamics of survival, loyalty, and love in a world gone mad. Section 5. The Atlanta Expedition. As the camp becomes overrun by zombies, the group is forced to flee. They decide to seek refuge in the Centers for Disease Control, or CDC, in Atlanta, hoping to find answers and a cure. The journey is fraught with danger, testing their limits and pushing them to the brink. They face relentless attacks, dwindling supplies, and the constant threat of the undead. The group experiences loss and heartbreak, their bonds tested by the horrors they witness. They are forced to confront their own mortality and the fragility of human connection. The group's determination to survive is pushed to its limits as they fight their way to a beacon of hope, the CDC. Reaching the CDC, they are greeted by a lone scientist, Dr. Jenner. He offers them shelter, food, and a glimmer of hope, the possibility of a cure. However, this hope is short-lived as they discover the devastating truth about the virus. Dr. Jenner reveals that there is no cure, and the CDC is on the verge of self-destruction. The group is forced to confront the bleak reality of their situation, their hopes dashed against the wall of scientific certainty. The weight of this revelation threatens to crush their spirits. The CDC, a symbol of hope, becomes a tomb of shattered dreams, forcing them to confront their deepest fears. Escaping the CDC's destruction, the group finds a new haven at a farm owned by Herschel Green, a veterinarian. They try to rebuild their lives, finding a semblance of normalcy amidst the chaos. However, new threats emerge, both from within and outside the group. Tensions rise as they adapt to their new environment and face internal conflicts. The presence of outsiders, the constant threat of zombie attacks, and the struggle to maintain their humanity test their resilience and their commitment to each other. The farm, a symbol of hope and new beginnings, becomes a battleground for survival as they face new challenges. As the group adapts to life on the farm, a new threat emerges. The Whisperers, a group of survivors who camouflage themselves with walker skins and whisper to control the herds. This new enemy is unlike any they've encountered before. challenging their understanding of the world and pushing them to their limits. The Whisperers' ability to blend in with the undead, their ruthlessness, and their control over the hordes make them a formidable and terrifying enemy. The group is forced to adapt their tactics and confront their deepest fears as they fight to protect their own. The emergence of the Whisperers throws the group into a spiral of paranoia and violence, testing their unity and resolve like never before. Through these trials and tribulations, Rick Grimes emerges as a true leader. He guides the group with strength, compassion, and a fierce determination to protect those he cares about. He learns from his mistakes, adapts to the ever-changing world, and inspires others to do the same. Rick's journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. He faces unimaginable horrors, experiences profound loss, and confronts his own inner demons. Yet he never gives up hope, always striving to create a better future for himself and those he loves. The Walking Dead Volume. One Days Gone By is a story of survival, loss, and the indomitable spirit of humanity. It is a journey into the heart of darkness where hope flickers amidst the ruins of civilization.